Alright, what's up guys? So here is the Miami race for week whatever it is in iRacing. I'll look it up later. Yeah, so starting off P2. And this time I get pretty good launch. Got Jeff screaming in my ear. Pretty good launch. Got this guy in front. I really wasn't too worried about him. As in, like, I was going to try and just kind of let him do his thing. If he made a mistake, then I was going to capitalize. The guy behind, kind of kept an eye on him. Really wasn't too worried about him the whole time. Still don't know how to get the RPM, oil, and water thing off my screen. Still haven't looked it up. And haven't looked into any menus about it, but it is there. That's just on the UI screen, ain't it? I don't know. Whatever. It'll probably stay there for for the rest of my career in iRacing. But yeah, so John behind. He was a little bit faster than me in the turns. I think he was just kind of pushing harder than I was. I really wasn't trying to go too hard, and I knew that I wasn't going to be able to get Mr. Number 1. So I was just chilling. Yeah, I used some overtake to get away from John a little bit. And yeah. I got my UI looking a little bit better this time. I got my push to pass so I can see if people are using it, how much they have left, and then the country they're from. Got Brazilian in front of me and a Spanish man behind me. Usually just try and be the first
All right,
American.
Cole, you're reeling. Tavares in. The gap's now
So,
0.5.
Tavares, my boy. But yeah, I really wasn't too worried about him. He had 6K I rating, so.
The gap to Marty behind is increasing. It's now 0.9.
Yeah, and I think he also qualified like a second faster than me too. So this was really more of like a practice session for me in a way, but it was just a practice session. Trying to get a feel for everything before the SR4S race this Sunday, tomorrow when I'm recording this. Trying to get this turned down, and this one, and all of them, really. Not quite sure how much I should cut that corner. I don't think it really matters all that much. That one's a little bit difficult on exit, because I always kind of get the back end kicked out a little bit.
The gap to E1 ahead is now 1.2.
Yeah, I really just wanted to stay as close as I could to him, and then keep John behind me. But like I said, I don't think John was going to really catch up to me. Yeah, this is just the first few laps of the race.
The leader has just done a 136.8. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
So, a little bit off the pace, as you can see. That guy's setting a 136, I'm setting a 137. So, second off. So here, let's see. Oh yeah, so there's a yellow flag up ahead.
Incident in turn 15.
So I was pretty cautious.
Rivera. Yellow flag.
Seen him, decided to go around him. But the car behind me, you can see it right there in the rearview mirror.
Incident in turn 14. It looks like Marty.
He was cutting the corner, so he kind of just like plowed right into that car. He didn't even like hesitate. He just went straight to that dude.
Caution.
And now right here, there's nobody there. And now there's nobody in front of me. That was the leader. He crashed, and now I'm in first.
P2 is closing in. The gap is now 19 seconds.
If you look
He's
on
faster
the
than you, entering turn 7.
yeah, so it got so boring after those two took themselves out that I was daydreaming right there and just completely forgot I was even racing until I saw like the 1 yard board or whatever the heck, and I just put on the brakes and did a J turn pretty much, and had to do a 10-point
You're in
turn.
the lead.
So yeah, I just was not paying attention. This race was so boring after they crashed. It was like they crashed so early on in the race too. I was just lapping, and finally caught up to like a back marker, which he could have done a number on me. He actually could have crashed me out. He would have got so much more iRating. Because he's only in 4th. This is, look at the minimap. There's nobody on there. Everybody's dead. Everybody crashed themselves out. And so, thankfully, he just let me by. But he could have really just screwed me over. I wouldn't have reported him either. So, yeah, it, like it would have done anything. Yeah, there's first place. The most boring, saddest win of my life.
Fantastic drive. Well done, Cole.
I think I got like 100 points overall, but I didn't do the Road America race, and I didn't do the Adelaide, whatever it was, race. So I think I'm like 11th in the standings in Division 2. I don't know what I am overall, but yeah, it was a pretty boring race, like very boring. There's thing like, so that guy was 30 seconds behind me, and that was after I spun. Yeah, it was just not very fun. And I didn't save the replay, so I can't go back and look at those crashes. But like I said, the other guy, he just drove, he turned a corner and just plowed right into that guy. And I mean, that guy probably could have, exited out of the race by that point, or like, just went to the pits, but he was just sat there. But I went around him. Dude didn't. Dude flew right into him. And then the guy in first, he was trying to cut that corner we're going around, and he got up on that curb, and it just spun him into the wall, and his car disintegrated. And that was his
That's the end
race.
of the session.
And that's the end of my race in first place. So, like that one guy said, to finish first you have to finish. And it's the second time it's been true in my life this season, this year at least. So, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.